Hello and welcome to this video for the YourSixOS platform. In this video, we're going to talk about Axis Object Analytics and time and area. So our goal is to, when an object stays in an area too long, that there will be an alarm that will go off or a notification from YourSix. First thing to do is navigate to the Axis Object Analytics website. Navigate down to the section that shows the actual compatible products. Select time and area, and then just confirm that your device appears in the list below. Note that it may appear in the discontinued products at the very bottom as well. Next, navigate to supported documentation, and then locate the Axis Object Analytics Read Manual section right here. Select that, and just take note of all the considerations and the elements that may affect the use of this product. First off, make sure the device is level. It's very important. Check, depending on the device's type, as to how long the actual detection distance will work. As you can see here, Axis heavily recommends using Axis Site Designer to actually see how long your camera type and model will reach. Additional elements such as the weather and light, things like that, is very important to take note of as well. All right, so now we're going to navigate over to the YourSix platform. This is the camera I'm going to upload this onto, and what I'm going to do is basically set it so that if somebody is in this driveway for too long, then a notification will alert. All right, so I'm going to start by navigating, and on the top of the screen to the upper left, you'll see right where the name of the camera is, and I actually can just select the little blue part right there. It'll navigate me into the device interface. Confirm that Axis Object Analytics is running under the application section. So right here, application, Axis Object Analytics, and make sure that it's running. If it is not, hit the play button. We want to make sure this is running in the YourSix platform. Next, you're going to navigate to Access Device, located right beside that. And then that's going to proxy me into the device interface, which is where I'll actually control the application. Once that loads up, you should see a screen very similar to this right here. You're going to navigate down to Apps along the left side of the screen, locate Axis Object Analytics, confirm that it is running, and then simply hit Open. Once you do this, you will have to create a new scenario. I'm going to do time and area right here. Hit Next. I'm looking for humans. Next. Then I'm going to set up an include area. As you can see, it's the big yellow box here at the moment, but I don't need anything that dramatic and that large. So what I'm going to do is navigate it down to something a little more useful, such as this right here. All right, I'm going to set it for this example at 15 seconds. I'm going to hit finish. And now that scenario is set up. I can look at that scenario. If I open this, I can review my settings, as well as I can actually test it right up here where it says test alarm. It'll just show me the area in which this will work. Okay. Now the next thing I want to do is settings at the top of the screen. I want to go in here and make sure that the metadata overlay is set and select the proper resolution that you want it set on. Once that is complete, all of the configuration is set up, and now we're going to navigate back to the YourSix platform and see if this is actually working. All right, so now I'm back on the YourSix platform on the Matrix with the actual camera set up. And what I'm going to do here in just a second is walk out into this area and see if you can actually see the person and see the line below them that will show a descending amount of time, basically. And then once I get past a certain amount of time, it will light up red. So let's give this a test. As you can see, the system picked me up. Thank you for watching this brief tutorial.